And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just coming back again, and we got ourselves a big matchup here as we end up losing last week with a bunch of mistakes by me. Lost it by 2. If we'd even hit one of the field goals that I missed, that would have turned the tide as the Dragons defeat us and drop us to 2-1. But we will take on another 2-1 team in the Dallas Desperadoes. As we take a look, they're on a 2-game win streak. We'll see if we can snap that here. They have got a better offensive ranking than we do, so they'll be looking to see if they can put some yards up on us as well as some points, as they got just a few more than we do average. However, our total defense is quite a bit better than they are, so we're going to be seeing if we can stop them here, especially in the pass. Turnover difference, a little bit of a margin here, so we'll see if we can get the ball more than they can, see if we can cause some turnovers. No injuries on either team, so we'll be looking to see who's going to be in there for the big Desperadoes. Henry Bennett is going to be the big guy for the Desperadoes leading this team, as he's a second-year man. Marcus Nash will be the offensive specialist leading the charge with Antoine Savage and Kyle Hawkins right behind him. Jermaine Jones is going to be defensive specialist with Chris Brown right behind him if need be. James Canada is going to be the big man on the left-hand side, as he'll play offensive guard with Devin Wyman backing him up. Kevin Viong is going to be the rookie that comes in at the right end tight end spot with Hans Offenhauser coming in there. So it's going to be Big V versus RV. So we're going to be seeing what we can do here. Rookie Viong in there. Jeff Chase is going to be in the middle. He'll stop what we can do against him with Larry Lowe, the rookie, right behind him. He looks to be the future for Dallas on the line. Duke Pettyjohn, the big running back, fullback, is going to be playing fullback linebacker at the top spot with Josh White right behind him if need be. Wide receiver linebacker, Diello Burks is going to be leading there with Paul Freeman right behind him at the wide receiver linebacker spot. Will Pettis will be the guy we're going to have to watch out, as he's wide receiver D-back with Jacoby Shepard and Ethan Williams, the rookie, backing him up if need be. And then Carlos Martinez, a really good kicker for Dallas. We'll be looking to see if he can get some points for them. So I did adjust the uniforms a bit for both the home and away. We'll be debuting those in the next few weeks. So Dallas Desperadoes taking on Cincinnati Slash. That game is in just a moment. We'll be right back. So we are here in Cincinnati, Ohio, the hosting Cincinnati Slash, looking to take on the Dallas Desperadoes in this one. We're going to see how well the Desperadoes do. As like I've said before, I do like that white and blue combination that they have. Looks very clean, but what else is going to be looking clean is the Cincinnati Slash players as they come out. We've modified the uniform just a bit. We're going to go, instead of black, we're going in with the orange look, black letters and stripes. So we're going to be looking to see if we can stir up some big plays here in this outfit. So here we go. Dallas will call the toss here. They're going to call heads, and they are going to win it. So let's see what they choose to do here with the football. They will take it, so that will be good. I prefer that. We'll take the right-hand side, so Dallas will get the football first. McKenzie, homebreaker, to start the game off. We are still leading the National Southern Division, so hopefully we'll be able to continue that trend here, as homebreaker will kick a good one. And I mean good as in that's going to fly way out of bounds. So yeah, kind of hooked that one pretty bad. So I was going to put the ball on the 20-yard line, illegal procedure. So here we go. Pettis on the right-hand side, Nash off the line, and Burke to the left. As Bennett will be back to pass, he'll throw that right, and Nash will get it for about a yard or two. A good hit there. So 3 yards, and Bennett talking trash Vione trying to pull him off. I don't know why Vione is, because Vione's just as intimidating as anything. So here we go, second down now. Ball at the 23 now. See what Bennett decides to do on this one here. So he'll throw that short. Burks will get it. That's a first down. Inside the 20, about the 18. They will actually mark that on the 19. So first and 10 there. Bennett doing good so far. 2 passes, 2 completions. And Burks will take off here. Back to pass. He's going to throw that left and swatted. Joseph Burns able to get a hand out in front of it. Knocks it down. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. So we definitely got to see if we can cause some pressure here in this game, because we need a bit of pressure there to kind of set the pace. All 3 receivers to the left. Pettis will go in motion to the right. As that is going to be back to pass, he's going to be in trouble. Pettis does reach down and grab it at his ankles. That'll be a gain of about 5. 3rd and 5 now on the 13-yard line. So Dallas going to see if they can survive this drive here, as they are close to the end zone. Back to pass there. Van Diver trying to get through. Pettis will get the ball. That's going to be just enough for a first down. And that is going to make it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. So Dallas is moving the ball pretty well here. All 3 receivers to the right. Burks goes in motion. There he goes. And that's going to be a good throw. And picked off. Onomatopoeia in the end zone. That's his 3rd interception of the year as he turns around and he finds the football. Great catch by him as Bennett goes all the way downfield only to give the ball up. So Onomatopoeia with another interception, as I believe that's his 3rd. It may be his 4th, though, if I'm miscounting. I do know that this man has got some good hands. As here we go, back to pass there. Rutledge is going to be thrown to, but Russell probably waited a little too long on that one. Incomplete. So here we go. First attempt was a miss. 2nd attempt, we'll see what we can do here. Back to pass. As Rutledge is going to break free. He's wide open. Touchdown, Damian Rutledge. And the Slash score first, as that was a big bomb there we needed. So Russell now 1 for 2, but he got a huge one on that one. So McKenzie Homebreaker will kick the extra point. That will be up, over, and good. As I kicked that one to the sky, didn't need to, but it's all right. 7-0 Cincinnati. As they go 2 plays, 45 yards, Russell hits Rutledge for the game-leading score. So now the Slash going to see if they can play defense like they did last time. So here we go, as this kick will not be a straight one either, but it will not be as bad as earlier, as that one will be a good return there. Bearcrow able to knock down Pettis before he gets to the 10. That'll be 1st and 10 at the 9. So let's see if Bennett can shake off the cobwebs after that first drive-killing interception. Jason Johnson in on that left-hand side of the O-line. As Pettis will go in motion. That's going to be a quick throw, and that's an interception. Joseph Burns. Pick 6 for Joseph Burns, and that's going to increase the lead. So Joseph Burns with a pick 6 on that one. That's going to be a quick little score for the Slash. And that will put them up 13-0 now with the extra point pending. As the orange is definitely throwing the Dallas Desperadoes off. A lot of flash and flare in front of them. As that is going to be up in and good. 14-0 now. As Dallas has fallen apart quickly. 15-yard interception returned by Joseph Burns. And that is going to be a good momentum killer for Dallas. Now I got to see if they can get something back here. As that is going to be a kick. That's another one that's not going to go straight. But it will end up in the hands of Pettis. Pettis will move his way downfield. Really good return there, and he steps out of bounds. Kevin Snow, though, holding his chest on the play, so it looked like something happened. Ball's going to be at the 23-yard line. Hopefully Kevin Snow will be all right. Sadly, he is one of the lesser guys on our team, but still a good acquisition we have. Pettis in motion. As back to pass here. And Vyong nearly in the quarterback's face as Burke able to get that one before Berrien could get there. That's a catch and a first down. One play and a first down quickly. Bennett with a good pass there. Desperadoes with 34 yards passing. Slash with 45 at the moment. So both teams pretty close in their yards produced. As that is going to be back to pass. He'll throw that one. That one's caught. As Pettis has it. Onomatopoeia was off his man. And he got that one. That'll put it back within one score. So Dallas, after throwing the interception, comes right back. Goes downfield with authority and scores. That is up in and good as Martinez kicks a really good kick there. So that will make it 14-7. Cincinnati leads it, but Bennett hits Pettis on a 16-yarder, 2 plays and 27 yards, and they score. As this will go off the net. And Joseph Burns will get a return. So here we go. Now let's see what we can do on this one. Strain pectoral, so Kevin Snow will be back. Onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Bonner out there as the receivers. Back to pass. Rutledge blocked up a bit. Onomatopoeia is not, though. He's got it and is down near midfield. First down. As Onomatopoeia has been very reliable in the pass game this year. 2 for 3 now for Russell. 58 yards and a touchdown. So he's been doing pretty good so far. Except for the first pass he had. Back to pass. As that is going to be everybody playing zone on that one. As Onomatopoeia gets nailed and thrown over the boards. First and goal now. As that'll put the ball on the 6-yard line. So now going to see if we can get DeJuan Moss involved here. 78 yards passing now. Nobody's got rushing yards, but we're going to see if we can change that here. As that'll be a pitch there. Moss will go back to the line. He might lose a yard there. So nothing there. So that'll make it 2nd and goal on the 6. Juan Moss will get the handoff, but everybody gets blown up. That's going to be incomplete. That's going to be no good there. We'll probably not run that again. So here we go. 3rd down now. They go back to pass there. You'll throw that one, and that one knocked down by the linebackers. Everybody got jammed up, and Russell had to do something to get rid of it. So we'll probably just kick the field goal here. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, so we'll just have to wait and kick that afterwards. Slash lead it so far 14-7 over the Desperadoes. So 2nd quarter of action now. As that is going to be a straight kick, and McKenzie, homebreaker, puts that one at the top of the net, up in and good. 17-7 now, the score. As that was a 23-yard field goal by homebreaker. 6 plays, 34 yards. And they are able to put together a scoring drive. As that is going to be a straight kick and a powerful one. As that will go in between the uprights. And that'll be a good kick there. So we're going to see what Dallas can do here on the second attempt here. As their last attempt was a good one, they did score the touchdown. So we'll see if they can repeat that here. Nash off the line, and they're going to take off. That one's going to be a good throw to Nash. Joseph Burns with a stop, about an 8-yard gain there. So 2nd and 2 now. 13-yard line where this ball is going to be. Still plenty of clock left in this half. As the Desperadoes have had 10 plays, Slash only 7 plays. The Desperadoes doing everything they can here. That one's going to be thrown to the right. Shepard's got it, and he's going to get away from his guy. Joseph Burns has to track him down and drags him down at the 8-yard line. He nearly broke one as he lost his defenders. Beautiful catch and beautiful run by him. That'll make it 1st and goal now. Shepard, Nash, and Burks. Burks out to the left as that's going to be thrown over the middle. And that one's picked off. Joseph Burns has got it, and he'll just take it in the end zone for a touchback. As Dalio Burks goes down with an injury. As that one was picked off in the end zone. Joseph Burns with his 2nd interception now. As both have ended up in one end zone or the other. Joseph Burns with the tide-turning interception there. That's going to definitely give the Slash momentum. 4 minutes left in the half here. Bonner, Bailey, and Rutledge are out there for the receiving core. That one's going to be back to pass. Going to throw that one toward Bonner. He's got it. That is going to be inside the 20 for a 1st down. Big 1st down there for him. So Russell 4 for 6, 91 yards and a touchdown on the day so far. He has been doing pretty well for the most part. Back to pass here. Throwing that one to Rutledge. Rutledge will get it. Outstretched hand could not bring that one down as Rutledge did get it. So that's going to be a good gain there. We'll try and run this on 2nd down, see if we can get something. Thankfully, DeLeo Burks is going to be back. Just a strain, so he should be good. Hand off there. And Moss will maybe get a yard. Nothing much there as he gets taken down. So 3rd down, 3 yards to go. All right, let's see what we got this time. Russell going to go back to pass. He's going to launch that one, and that was incomplete. Rutledge got thrown off his route somehow, and that one knocked down. So it looks like the coach is wanting us to go for it, but I don't like going for it. We're in midfield. We should just kick the field goal. This should be a 40-yard field goal here. Of course, Mackenzie Homebreaker should be able to hit this one pretty easily. As that will be a good kick, but will it stay? It is good, up, over, and good, as it did not drift as much as it needed to miss. So Cincinnati will increase their lead there. It makes it 20-7, 40-yard field goal by Mackenzie Homebreaker, as that one goes up, over, and good. Homebreaker been pretty accurate, even when I've not been on the stick anyway, as that one will go between the uprights and out of bounds, touch back. And now the Slash will be on defense. Dallas has got to try to make something happen here, as Slash have been doing pretty good about limiting the other team for the most part. In most of their games, they're doing pretty good about it, as there is going to be a huge hit there, as Bennett was somehow able to get that out of his hands. Thomas Viong was through the line and hit him. So Bennett was under duress that time, as he somehow was able to get that out of his hands. Van Diver and Golston, the other two on the line. Burks, Nash, and Pettis still out there. That's going to be thrown toward Pettis, I believe, but that's incomplete. So, actually, it was Burks. Burks was the one that was intended for that time. So, here we go, third down. As that is going to be a good throw short to Burks. He'll get it, but not enough for the marker as Velcro with the tackle. That's going to make it fourth down. So, ball's on the 11-yard line. 4th and 4 here. Both teams pretty even in the passing. Slash have a couple yards rushing, but that's about it. Back to pass there on this one. Bennett's going to throw it, and that one's knocked down. Joseph Burns swatted it. He tried to get his third interception there, but it went flying over the board, so that's a turnover on downs. Is the whole crew happy about that one? That'll put the ball on the 11-yard line, so a very risky chance at trying to get something going on offense. You see Bennett on the day, 9 for 16, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. So that is going to be a handoff there to Moss. Moss will get a yard out of that one, taken down by the linebacker as he got in there. We'll try to see if we can get this toss to work here. If we get some good yards out of it, it should be all right. But DeJuan Moss with a handoff there. He's going nowhere, so that'll take care of his 2 yards he earned today. So that's going to be back now the 11-yard line. So 3rd and 11. Ball at the 12. Technically can get a first down here. Back to pass here. Onomatopoeia in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Matapia. He got that one as he was in front of his defender and was able to reel that one in for a touchdown. First touchdown pass in a good minute there as, he just got nailed. The away team and not happy. So McKenzie Homebreaker will line up to kick the extra point here. 26-7 to score. As Dallas is watching this football game slip away from them. As that is up in and good. 20-point lead now for the Slash with only a minute to go in the half. 1 minute warning will technically hit as soon as this is done. 12-yard pass from Russell to Onomatopoeia. 3 plays and they score on the turnover. As that is going to be a bad kick. Not as bad as I thought it could be. As Burns tries to make the tackle, can't do it. As that is going to be the 1 minute warning now. Taken down about the 20. I missed my tackle. I was trying to make a big hit there and I just couldn't get him. So here we go. All 3 receivers to the right. Pettis, Nash, and Burks out there. As Nash takes off. He's going to throw that one in. Swatted down as Joseph Burns felt it coming towards him and he knocked it on the ground. 2nd and 10 now. Clock is stopped at 50 seconds. Burks to the right. Let's see what they do here on this one. Back to pass. He'll pump fake and throw that over the middle. That's going to be another interception. Cornelius Bonner has that one. Let's see if we can get DeJuan Moss involved here, as the clock will begin after a positive gain here. Let's see if we can get that, as that'll be a good handoff for Moss, and gets no blocking up the middle as he was taken down quickly. The clock will remain stopped. Bonner, Onomatopoeia, Rutledge out there. Back to pass here on this one. Rutledge aimed for the back of the end zone, but no good. Good defense there. Hopefully we'll be able to get the inside shoulder Rutledge here. Yeah, maybe not. Had to throw that one toward the corner, but no. Onomatopoeia was intended for, but could not get it. So we will try another field goal here with Homebreaker, as we could not run the clock out there. But that's all right. 37 seconds left in the half. And Homebreaker will kick a straight one. That'll be up over and good. 34 seconds left in the half, and the Slash increase their lead now 30-7. 35-yard field goal by Homebreaker. They go nowhere on the drive, but they don't need to score points. As Mackenzie Homebreaker showing to be one of the best pickups I had in season 2, for certain. As that'll be a decent kick. That will go to the back of the end zone as Victor Velcro stops him before he gets to the 5. Good job there. 32 seconds left. And now ticking. Bennett's going to have to do something other than throw the football to somebody in orange. As they look, they're going to probably do one play here. Back to pass, he'll hand off. And that is going to be Pettijohn. Pettijohn breaking free. He is gone. As the defense let that one go. And that was just horrible coverage there for the defense. As they let that one go just terribly. Slash may get a chance for one last play, but that was embarrassing. The run game in this team is just not the best at all. As Pettijohn takes that one the distance, 47 yards and a score. As that'll be kicked between the uprights. That'll be a touchback. So probably got time for one play here. And definitely going to be throwing this one to Rutledge. Let's see if he gets open. Back to pass there. Rutledge has got a step, and he is gone. He catches that one on the hip. Touchdown, Damian Rutledge. And that just negated the touchdown Dallas got. And Rutledge trying to make a phone call to mama, but that was offensive. So that's going to be the end of this half. 36-14 the score. Homebreaker to put the extra point up. As that'll be up in and good. As that'll make it 37-14. Desperadoes in a lot of trouble after one half of football. Slash are showcasing some dominance here. So we will check the stats here. The first half of football, 37-14 the score. Slash over the Desperadoes. Pretty even in passing yards as the Slash 154 versus the 93 the Desperadoes. The 47-yard rushing touchdown for Pettijohn definitely was a stabber for the Slash, but they turned around and made them pay afterwards. 4 takeaways for the Slash in the game so far. 4 interceptions by Bennett. Just been terrible for them. Desperadoes 1 for 2 on third down, while Slash 1 for 4 on third down. Desperadoes 0 for 1 on fourth down. So they definitely have not been playing the best after second down. As Henry Bennett, 39.6 rating, 93 yards, a touchdown, 4 interceptions, so 9 for 18 on the day. As he's 50% completion. Russell, 142.4 rating, 154 yards, 3 touchdowns, 7 for 12 for 58% completion. No sacks on the day for either quarterback. So we'll be getting back to the second half of football very shortly. We'll be right back. And we're back. So the Slash will be getting the football. They've got the lead already. It is a 23-point lead. So Desperadoes have a lot of work to do as they kick that one out of play. So Martinez will be penalized on that one, either by penalty or glitch somehow. But that ball's going to end up on the 20-yard line. First down for the Slash, as they didn't need any help on this one. So here we go. Let's see what Dan Russell does on first down here as we go back to pass there. Rutledge is going to not be thrown to as Russell gets killed. He got nailed in the backfield. That was a nasty hit. So definitely was not something that Russell wanted, as that one goes incomplete. As here we go, back to pass here on this one. Bonner's going to get an attempt at that. No, that one's going to be swatted and intercepted. Huge pick. As Dallas has got an opportunity to try and narrow this lead down, as that was a beautiful play. One guy swats and another catches it. So Antoine Savage with the interception. That's going to give the Dallas Desperadoes some life as they have the ball on their own 19-yard line now. As that was a beautiful little defensive stand there as they swat it and then catch it. Savage brings it down. So that's going to be a huge one there. And ooh. And then Bennett nearly throws one to Velcro as Velcro's in front of it. He had one hand on it, but if the second one would have been on it, that would have been another pick. 4 interceptions already for Bennett, as he needs to throw it to somebody on his own team. As that is back to pass, he'll throw that one. Nash has got it, as that is near a first down, but then Thomas Viong doing his usual shenanigans of roughing the passer, and Viong is mad. Thomas Viong is just a very brutal football player. That's going to be a huge penalty. So both teams pretty even in passing yards, 150, 156. As Bennett will go back to pass. That one thrown to Pettis, and he's able to fall forward and break the plane. Touchdown, Dallas. So Dallas able to take advantage of the turnover, and they break the score now down. It is a 17-point lead now for the Slash, about to be 16, as that is up in and good. Martinez able to hold true to the kicking form. 37-21 now, as the Slash see a little bit of their lead slip up. Bennett with an 11-yard pass to Pettis and able to score, as this one will bounce between the uprights. That's a touchback. So here we go. Onomatopoeia, Damian Rutledge and Cornelius Bonner, the receivers out here. As Rutledge will go out, he will be targeted here, but oh, good close coverage there, incomplete. Damian Rutledge unable to get open for that one. So let's see what happens this time on second down. We'll throw that one to Rutledge. He'll get it, and that's a good gain for him. So 3rd and 3 now. We'll probably run that one again. That's a pretty safe play. Rutledge now with 4 catches, 103 yards, a couple of touchdowns, as Joseph Burns is out there now. Going to throw that one to Burns, and he is well covered, incomplete. As I'm on my own 12-yard line. I'm very tempted just to go for it here. So Bonner, Rutledge, and Burns is still out there. Just need a short gain here on this one. We'll throw that to Burns. He is going to be well covered. That'll be turnover on downs. So good coverage there. I could have threw that one deep, but I didn't think it was going to work there, but that's okay. We'll just have to play some good defense here as we've been doing all game. Nash Brown and Pettis to the right. Pettis will go in motion as Dallas takes over. As that is going to be a huge sack. Bennett goes down. Thomas Viong has been harassing him all day, and he's going to harass him while he's on the ground. Bennett definitely not happy about his line breaking down. That'll make a 2nd and 14. As Jason Johnson will come in now. Viong's going to take a breather. Nash off the line here. Bennett will go back to pass. He's going to look, and that one's going to be thrown, picked off. Joseph Burns has got 3 interceptions. And coach is mad at his quarterback. I would probably bench that guy. That's what I would do. So 5 interceptions on the day for Bennett as he's thrown 1 to Cornelius Bonner, Onomatopoeia, and 3 towards Joseph Burns. As that has just been, it's been a horrible day for this man. 5 interceptions total on the day. It has not been a good day for him. As Rutledge will take off here. Onomatopoeia could have the football, but no. Good defense. As probably should have seen the launch that one a little deeper. They have been doing pretty good coverages so far in this game. Back to pass here. Throw that to Onomatopoeia, and he will not get that one. That was great defense there. As Dan Russell will go down. That's definitely not good. As I believe Jesse Scott is going to be the backup quarterback as Russell got hit after he threw that one. So Jesse Scott coming in here. Not the most accurate quarterback, but he does have an arm. As that is going to be a launch. And Rutledge will find it. Puts both feet in the black. That's a touchdown. As Jesse Scott comes in and launches a bomb. His arm is not as good as Russell's, but he's got a good enough cannon that he can get it downfield if need be, and he showed up. As Scott will hold the football for Mackenzie Homebreaker. As the Slash increase their lead with a touchdown, well needed. Up in and good is the extra point, and Homebreaker puts the Slash up now. It's 44-21, a good 23-point lead once again for the Slash. 1:17 left in the third as Scott hits Rutledge, 32-yard pass from him. So in 3 plays, 32 yards, they do score. As this has been a huge game for the Slash coming off their loss. As they're able to get something going. Good blocks here downfield as Dave Barnes finally able to bring him down, but there's a penalty. It is going to be holding on the offense. Now it's going up against. It is not good for the Desperadoes. So the ball's coming all the way back to the 17-yard line. They had that thing all the way out to the 20. But now they're back on their own half of the football field. Nash, Pettis, and Burks to the left. Burks will go in motion, join his buddies on the right. And here we go. Viong trying to get back there. He can't do it. That's a deep pass. And that's a touchdown. 1 throw, 1 catch, 1 score. And talking some trash there, as he's definitely high on himself after that catch. 1 play, and Bennett able to hit his guy downfield. It looked like Onomatopoeia was in coverage, but he was lost. As that was it there. So now 44-28 the score. As that was a 33-yard pass from Bennett to Burks. As Burks brought in that one, and that's going to be a big score. As that one will go flying out of bounds. That is going to be illegal procedure, and that'll put it at the 20. So here we go. Dan Russell back in there. So good seeing him back on the field as he will go back to pass here. Onomatopoeia in front of the football, and he'll get it. First and goal. As Onomatopoeia able to get another catch there, and him and Bonner definitely sharing some love. It's now first and goal on the 8-yard line. We're going to see if we can get DeJuan Moss in the end zone here. He's had 3 scores this season. As we'll see if we can get him something else here. A good tackle there. So Moss able to get a good gain there. But that'll be the end of the third quarter. Slash in a huge lead right now, 44-28. They lead the Desperadoes. Desperadoes definitely running out of time here, as they have got a lot of work to do to try and catch up. 215 passing yards for the Slash Desperadoes, 144, but that doesn't mean that they're not doing good, as that is going to be a big run. Moss will go left and then probably get a yard maybe. Nothing doing that time though. Okay. So third down. Bonner, Rutledge, Burns out there. So let's see. This will be back to pass there. Burns could have it. He will. Joseph Burns has got a touchdown on the offensive side. As Joseph Burns, he had a lot of rest, so he had a lot of speed, and he was able to burst his way to the left side of the end zone and scores a huge one. And with that big touchdown pass, that'll extend the Slash lead. It now goes over 50 to 28 the score. Desperadoes are running out of time and fast, as that massive drive goes for a huge score. 51-28 the score here. It is just a huge deficit now that is not shrank by the least. Russell hits Burns, 7-yard pass, 4 plays, 31 yards, and they're able to score another one. Slash have been in control of this football game for the most part all day, as that kick will go to the right-hand side. As good tackle there, as that is a holding penalty on White. That'll back them up to the 5-yard line, so first and 10 from there. Desperadoes are falling apart, as now they're causing a lot of penalties. 4:18 left in the game, as this game is all but over. Shepard out there now with Nash and Burks. As back to pass there. They're going to throw that one, and Shepard drags on the ground, sliding under the football, makes a great catch. First down. Everybody playing heads-up football today, as Shepard now with 45 yards receiving. All 3 to the left. Shepard will go in motion, and that's going to be a huge play there. Big hit, and then Bonner, just to ice the cake, knocks the ball out of the air, as he would have been close to his second interception if he would have caught that, but he just went for the swat. Bennett has not been accurate at all today, as he drops that one off. Nash has got it. Cornelius Bonner with a good wrap tackle, but not before the first down. Inside the 20, first down and 10 from the 16. So you see Bennett's career numbers right now. 31 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, but he's definitely added to that in today's game, as that is going to be drop, and Burks will get the reception. Good tackle by Bonner, as that'll be a 4-yard gain. So 2nd and 6 now at the 12. Both teams pretty close in yardage here, as the offense of Dallas has not been lacking. As that is going to be a good throw there to the middle of the field. Nash has got it. Nash has been all over the field on offense and defense, and he shows it there, as that is a big score. And now Dallas is going to go for 2. All 3 receivers to the left, and Pettijohn will get in the end zone. That's going to be a successful conversion. So now 51-36. As they're going to try an onside kick here. 12-yard pass from Bennett to Pettis. 5 plays, 44 yards. And that is going to be a pickup by the Dallas Viong. Kevin Viong, I believe is his name. And that'll be the ball on the 6-yard line. So Dallas does recover. 1st and 10 now from the 6. They have got just under 3 minutes to go. Back to pass there, and he's going to get hit. Ball is on the ground for an incompletion. Big hit there, as Bennett could not get rid of it in time. Dave Barnes, Tony Sharper, and Thomas Viong on the line now, as those fresh bodies are in there. Barnes gets around his guy. That is going to be a catch by Nash as he lobbed it. Big hit on the quarterback, though, as Bennett was nailed. Now Velcro talking trash. Sharon Pearson trying to pull his man off there, as that is going to be a 1st down for Dallas. Ball on the 24-yard line of the Slash. Nash with 53 yards receiving on the day. Barnes, Sharper, and Viong still out there. Back to pass here. That's going to be a good throw left, but that is going to be over the head of everybody. Incomplete, as that one ended up in the crowd. Probably about the 3rd row. So a little over 2 minutes left. Dallas is pretty low on time, and even lower on chances. Nash off the line here. Let's see what he does. Back to pass. They're going to Thomas Viong gets back there, hits the quarterback. He drops that one for an incompletion. 3rd down. So now less than 2 minutes, as the Desperadoes are looking at a big loss today. 17 for 32 on the day, 211 yards, 4 touchdowns, but 5 interceptions on the day. As that is a huge throw and a touchdown. As that one in the back of the end zone. Big score for Dallas there, as that'll put them within a bit. Burks gets another one, 6 receptions, 87 yards, and that's his 2nd touchdown. As that is a toss, and Pettijohn goes nowhere. So Dallas now down. It's 51-42. 24-yard pass from Bennett to Burks. 5 plays, 44 yards. And Bennett able to get his 5th touchdown. Is that kick is going to go in the big mess of everybody. Cornelius Bonner with it, and Dallas will call their first timeout. 1:22 left in the game. Dallas is down by 9. So that big lead that they had is shrank. As Bernard Bailey out there as the left-hand receiver. Rutledge will get that catch, and then he drops it. Big hit. As Dallas will call another timeout. There's now Rutledge, Bonner, and Onomatopoeia out there. Back to pass here. We'll throw that one to Onomatopoeia. He will not be able to get it, as that goes off the wall. We will try that route one more time. As Dallas will call another timeout. That is going to be their last timeout. So only the 1 minute warning will stop the clock down for Dallas. Back to pass here. Rutledge has got a step and he's got a touchdown. But no, that's a holding penalty on Vandiver. So Harold Vandiver held on that one. And that was going to back him up 10 yards. Vandiver definitely not happy about the call. So we'll just let the clock run down to 1 minute. So Dallas will have no timeouts and only 60 seconds to score 2 scores. We'll see if we can make it 3 scores here. Ball is on the 20-yard line. It's going to go back to pass here on this one. And Russell can't get out of the way of that one. That's going to be a sack. So Russell not able to get out of the pocket, not able to get away from him. Joseph Burns will get nod for player of the game in this one as Mackenzie Homebrecker will try to kick a 45-yard field goal here. And that will be a straight kick. That will be up, over, and good. That'll make it a 14-point lead for the Slash. 54-42 as they have held this team off. Negative 10 yards on the drive out of 5 plays. A 45-yard field goal by Homebrecker, though. And that definitely does what it needs to do to seal this game. Game is not over yet, as we could have a whole lot of things happen here, as that'll be a touchback. 54 seconds left in the final quarter. 1st and 10 on the 5. Nash, Pettis, and Burks all out to the right. Back to pass here. Young tries to reach up and swat it, but that's out of reach of the receiver anyway, incomplete. So a couple seconds tick off the clock, but nothing else. Pettis and Nash to the right, Burks to the left. See what Bennis does here as Burks goes in motion. Back to pass, he'll throw that one. That one's picked off. Victor Velcro gets an interception. I believe that is number 6. And that will seal it. And he is coach talking to DeJuan Moss as Moss knows now it's time to kill the clock. So we'll probably run this one. All we got to do is try and get some positive yards here, as that is the 6th interception today by Bennett. As that is a handoff, and DeJuan Moss forced up the middle, and then he gets clotheslined, so that's a loss. Dallas has played some very fierce defense against the run here. That is going to be a handoff. Moss might have got to the line, but nothing doing there. We'll go 3rd down here. Actually, let's do something different. Let's go with this. Onomatopoeia, Rutledge, and Bonner are the receivers. And Rutledge will take off. Gonna throw that to Bonner, and that will be too far. As I was trying to lead him to the front corner, but that did not work. So we'll just kick the field goal here. So this will make it a 17-point lead. So 41 seconds left in the game. As that will be a drifting kick, but it'll be just in there. 39 seconds left in the game as that goes up in and good. And Mackenzie Homebrecker hits a 30-yard field goal. No yards on the 4-play drive, but it is a score nonetheless. No time ticked off, but the Slash increased the lead by 3. That makes it a 3-possession game, and definitely not good when you got less than a minute to play, because that is going to be a big pickup there, and I don't know where I was going with that tackle. Sharper with a good tackle there inside the 15, as he has been a good pickup for us. 30 seconds to go for Dallas. Pettis and Nash to the right. Burks is to the left. Let's see what Bennett does here. First down, as that will be a big throw and knocked down as the ball came towards Bonner, and he swatted it incomplete. Now 23 seconds left on the clock. Dallas is definitely going to have to lick their wounds after this game. They will drop to 2-2, while the Slash will move up, and they will get to a 3-1 record, as that will bounce off the wall and fall to the grass incomplete. As Viong was in the backfield and he nearly had a sack, but Bennett got away from him. Burks and Nash just off the ends there, as that's going to be a huge throw there. Nash will get it, and he will get the first down. So the clock will start running again. Nash with 64 yards on the day. Less than 10 seconds to go, and this game will be over, as that is a huge hit. As Pettis, and that is going to be, Pettis gets the catch, but low with a holding call. And that is going to be an accepted penalty. That'll back them up. So I believe that will pretty much end the game. And it will. The clock will run, and it will run out. As that is going to be the final score. Cincinnati Slash beat the Dallas Desperadoes 57-42 in a very convincing win, coming off their loss from last week against the Dragons. So they play a close game late, but it wasn't close enough for Dallas, as the defense showed up today. We'll definitely see how Dallas does in the recovery, and we'll see if the Slash can continue their ways with that one, as we got the most interceptions by a team in a game, as I'll put my initials there in that one. So we'll look at the stats for the game here. 57-42, the final score. 214 passing yards for the Slash. Desperadoes, though, ended with 243 on the day and 47 rushing yards, thanks to Pettijohn's big gain and a big score there. Slash did get 4, so staying in the positive range of yardages there. But the 6 takeaways by the Slash, they did give one away, but the Slash definitely was big on defense today. Desperadoes were 3 for 4 on third down. Slash for 3 for 9 on third down. So last half of the game, they just wasn't as consistent. Fourth down, neither team could make it. 2-point conversion, Desperadoes got one of them, but not the other one, as both teams ended up with a handful of penalties there. Individual stats for the game, as Jesse Scott with 1 completion out of 1 pass for 1 touchdown. So definitely a good one there, as he hit the 32-yarder. As Dan Russell will end on a 93.3 rating, 190 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 10 for 25 for 40% completion, and he did get sacked, while Henry Bennett, just a bad day today. 64 rating, 246 yards, 5 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 19 for 38 for 50%, and he did get sacked in this one. Rushing, Pettijohn had the 1 rush for 47 yards and a touchdown. Big one there by him, while DeJuan Moss with 10 attempts, only able to scratch out 4 yards, but he got something though. Marcus Nash on the day with Burks, able to both get 6 receptions, 64 yards and 87 combined, where Burks had a couple of touchdowns. Will Pettis, 5 for 50. He was the target today with 3 touchdowns, while Jacoby Shepard had 2 receptions for 45 yards in this one. Davian Rutledge, big target today with 5 catches, 135 yards and 3 touchdowns, while Onomatopoeia 4 for 67 and a touchdown, while Joseph Burns 1 for 7 and a touchdown, while Cornelius Bonner 1 for 13 on the day there. A lot of blocking here for the Desperadoes. Lowe with 3, Pettijohn with 2, Canada, Pettis, Shepard, and Chase each with 1, while Pettijohn allowed the sack and Dwan Moss allowed the sack for the Slash. Defensively, the Desperadoes 7 tackles for Burks, Pettis with 6, Savage with 3 and the interception, Lowe with a couple of tackles, Bennett, Jones, Pettijohn, White, and Shepard each with a tackle as well in this one, while Joseph Burns 6 tackles, 3 interceptions. He was all over the place in this game, while Victor Velcro 4 tackles and an interception, Cornelius Bonner 3 tackles and an interception, Onomatopoeia 2 tackles and an interception, Tony Sharper gets a tackle, Thomas Viong with a tackle, as well as Dwan Moss, Jason Johnson, and Bernard Bailey each with a tackle as well. While field goal wise, Martinez only able to get the extra points in this one. They did not call on him for field goals, so that was definitely good for the Desperadoes as they played hard. However, Mackenzie Homebreaker did put in a number of field goals here, 5 for 5 on the day, with the longest being the 45-yarder, so he was perfect on the day, hitting everything that he possibly had to. So thankfully my stick skills did not mess up today. Appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoy the content. If you do, like, subscribe, and even comment on the video below. Let me know what you think. We will definitely come back next week for our next matchup, just seeing how well we can do after our bye week. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and may God bless you. Take care.